Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Let me just do some adjustments. Don't mind if the screen goes blank. It's just because I've got to kind of tab out and tab in to many different things. That can go, because we can use the game music. I can always bring in the other default music at a later date or later on. I hope you guys and girls are enjoying your weekend. Oops, I just hit my microphone. Sorry about that, everyone. Had to go and grab my keyboard. So today's episode, well, today's live stream is going to be mainly flipping or keeping cars. I'm definitely going to keep this. I bought this from junk. Yes, I think I bought this from an auction, or I believe. Might have been an auction, or it might be. No, it was definitely auction. Scrap salvage auction. I bought this. We've had this for a while, as you guys and girls know. This is I bought from a scrapyard. I've done a bit of grinding off screen, not a great deal. Just to upgrade the upgrade a cache as much. Right, let's have a look. I think I've done a lot of this scanning off screen, but we'll do a bit more anyway. Scanning simulator. Yeah, okay. What I was doing, I've done a lot of the scanning on here, haven't I? Yeah, which... Okay, there's no parts to be examined, okay. Because the tyres aren't part of the usual scanning. I knew there's daft, but anyhow. So just to show you guys what it's currently worth, and I'm already at a loss with this before I've even done anything with it. Let's first things first. Let's move it to the car wash, because I'm going to be doing some welding on this and all that good stuff, so we need to wash the dirt off it, and we'll see how much it's worth before I even touch the rest of it. Well, it still looks rubbish. Right, okay. Move to... oh no. Move to lifted 2. Right, let's bring the welder over, see if washing it and welding it actually gives us some extra profit. Probably won't give us a great deal. I normally wait until I've stripped it down to weld it, but I figured we'd do this first, just to show you guys some of the little easy tricks you can do. See, that's greatly increased it a bit, but it's still at a minus, so let's start stripping this thing down. I know I've got a few parts for this already because of custom order. I mucked up. I knew I bought a spare. I bought a bumper. I think that's got to come off. Plate's definitely going to be changed. That's definitely going to need to be changed. Let's tear that seat out. No, I don't want to sit in it. I want to get out. That's the only thing that survived. Was the only thing left in this whole thing. Normal mode, thank you. Right. I doubt this has got any oil in it, but I'll check anyway. I don't think it's got anything. 'Coolant-wise in it, so I might as well rip all this out. Right, okay. Move to lifted 2. Right, let's bring the welder over, see if washing it and welding it actually gives us some extra profit. Because I'm going to be doing some welding on this and all that good stuff, so we need to wash the dirt off it, and we'll see how much it's worth before I even touch the rest of it. Right, Might as well rip that out. Don't think much of this is going to survive, to be fair. But how's your guys and girls weekend going? I hope it's going well. Mine's not going too bad. I was going to do this yesterday, but then I kind of started watching some films on YouTube, films on Amazon Prime, and then I was just like, yeah. Once I got my feet up and started watching them, I was just like, yeah, I'm actually happy sitting here. I don't really want to move or do anything, so just again for you guys and girls watching in the archives later on, because I can't see anyone watching it at the moment. Later on this week coming, I am planning to do a bit of the new DLC for the American Truck Simulator, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm also thinking about getting Bus Simulator 2021. So thinking about at the moment, see if anything else pops up, but I'm definitely going to get Garage Simulator, though part of me doesn't want to get it because I think it's a bit too much going on with the game in order to really sort of like enjoy the game. But it definitely looks like a sort of game I'd like to play. It all depends on how grindy and how grindy it really gets. I might even do it as a live stream to change from this. That's another sort of game you can do. Well, it's a bit more involved than this, I'd say. Unless you start, I know once you start unlocking some of the levels on it, looking at other sort of streams and stuff, you can actually start getting employees and stuff. And I don't know how that actually works. They stay there, they're only temporary, or what the situation is with them. Tear all these little bits and pieces out. Come on, get your pop. This one I'm planning on flipping. Although we have got some money, I don't particularly like. I like these cars, but I'm not overly in love with them. If you know what I mean. I don't hate them. I just don't like them enough to warrant keeping one. I may get one at a later date when I've got a bit more money to spare and see if I can upgrade it or do a tuned up one, because they're not bad cars, just not something I'm overly fond of, to be fair. They don't really float my boat, so to speak. I see one person in chat, but that could be my phone. So, because in order so I can see the comments better, I now have my phone sort of like down in front of me, so I can actually see the comments a lot better rather than peering over to my second screen. So it could be my own self watching it, if you know what I mean. Of course, we'll take these front wheels off. I'll keep an eye on it if we get more people coming in. Don't expect a lot of people in. It's a Sunday. Most people on a Sunday evening, especially UK, they're all just psyching themselves up, ready for Monday. A lot of people were doing what I did last night, which is watching the DVD, just chilling out. Hopefully we get some people in on a stream at some point. Come on, let me spray it. For you guys, you keen-eyed people watching in this in the archives later on, you may notice the garage has had a bit of a modification. Yes, it has. I've unlocked the ladder and I did some painting. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the colour. I will ask this question again later on if I remember. What do you think of the colour schemes? I kind of like them, but some people might not like them as much. WD. Be fair, most garages, unless some of the smaller garages may use WD-40, but a lot of the garages have contracts with parts motor factor garages that supply industrial grade versions of it, not necessarily WD-40, but an industrial kind of person that sort of like makes them at a trade sort of cost, and they have like in some garages they actually have big vats of them, and then they just like decant it into small spray bottles or whatever. In some places they obviously buy just big box loads of small cans or trade size cans. Because a garage would be using a lot of WD-40, and unless they had a contract or was sponsored by WD-40, which is very unlikely, they wouldn't be getting small cans of that in. They would be getting big amounts, or a lot of like cheaper brands. Well, I would say cheaper though. Well, I'd say cheaper, unless again they can get it in a trade price. But WD-40, it's more for the average person. It's not something the professionals tend to use. They typically use something that they source from elsewhere, which is cheaper and just as effective, and sometimes better. Right, I'm going to tear the gearbox out of this. Oh, I can't. Oh, can. What's this? No. It's got no starter. I need to go back up again to get the gearbox out. I know a lot of this isn't going to survive, won't be restorable, so I'm probably spending quite a lot of money on this car, so I'm probably losing quite a lot of money. I could just turn this all into scrap parts, but that seems a bit grindy to me. Thing I'll discuss later on as well. I thought about discussing with you guys and girls. I didn't really need to take the release, pressure plate or release bearing off, but it's off now. It doesn't matter. Where's the crane? Lifter 2. I'm so used to going to the default lifter 1. It's unbelievable. Pull the engine out. Yeah. I'll leave that there actually. While I'm here, let's quickly separate parts. Although I know none of them are going to be salvageable, because they never are. I'll take them off now, and then they're on my parts list, and I can junk them later. Right, see what we can repair body panel wise. Oh, this could be tricky. Oh, is that it? Right, yo. That seems legit. Let's see if we can actually lave any of the brakes. Oh, we can. Some of them anyway. Forgive me if I'm quiet. Just concentrating. Again, guys and girls, watching the archives later on, maybe, because I noticed a lot of people do watch this after I've streamed. Put in the comments down below what sort of games you'd like to see me do. Oh, I've wrecked that. If it's games I've already covered, then, you know, have a look at... Oh, broke that one as well. Then have a quick look, see what I've done in the past. There might be a reason why I'm not doing it anymore, purely down to views, and I base a lot of stuff of what I do on views. The less people watch it, there's less point of me actually uploading videos. And you know, guys and girls, reasons why. Oh, I broke that bit as well. Oh no, I didn't break it. I did now. That was pretty... well, let's take the... Put that in the lathe. You guys haven't seen this lathe work. That's pretty much how a brake lathe works. It's a very delicate operation though. You can't just see what it's doing now. That looks like it's going in all guns blazing. You can't necessarily do that with a brake disc, because you can actually, one, damage your lathe or your blades drying, and you can just tear the disc to bits drying as well. You have to do it in stages. You have to calibrate it up first, and then slowly go in and out, or slowly go back and forth on the lathe, making sure you shave off a little bit at a time, because if you don't, sure that's... Yeah, it's definitely on. If you don't do that, then you've got issues and you end up doing more harm than good. That's all good. That's all good. Right, I can stick that back on. That survived. That's all survived. I don't think even wings survived today. Don't think he even had any wings. Let's open up while we're at it as well. Right. I've done all that, haven't I? Right. Let's stick the engine on here. Not a great deal left on this, actually. In fact, I think all that's left on this is the crankshaft and the cylinder, well, the engine block, I should say. Doesn't even have any crankshaft bearings. So I could have torn that out of the engine, really. Never mind. Let's see if any of that's repairable. Well, the engine bay, I should say. The crank's not made it. Let's try and fix this. That's fixed, so that's a bit less expense. I may have an i4 engine head already in my parts. Let's quickly see what I have engine wise in the warehouse. Just engine, please. That's part of the V12 lump. Let's just put i4 in. That might narrow stuff down. Unfortunately, summer is slowly ending. It's getting darker now. It's now sort of like just 7:45. It used to be stay light until oh, we've got a turbocharger. I might nab that. No, I don't want to sell it. I'll keep that. Keep that. Don't know if it takes. Is that a crank? I could take that and I'll take that. I don't think it relies on them. I'll take all that. I'll take that as well. You know, I'm gonna have to start adding buying a lot of parts. No, I didn't think it'd make it. Right, okay. And there's no alternator. No power steering. Okay, let's go to here and then just put i4 in. I don't know what parts I necessarily want. No, I need a crank. Which one do I actually? Let's do this methodically. If I add that to the notes, 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 that'll give us a basis to start off with. So if I go here and now clear search and then open up search, oh, didn't want none of that. That was the last, that was one I flipped off screen. None of that, 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 none of that. No. Nope. That. Thank you. That's an electrical shop, power steering pump. Yeah, get that. Oil filter, yeah, get that. It's actually, while I'm here, the bits I know we're gonna, so it's clear the search, and then let's just concentrate on engine bits. The bits I definitely know I'm gonna need. Where are you? No, aha. 3 of them, I think it's 3. Could be 3, could be 4. I'm definitely gonna need one of them. One of them. I wonder if I can stick a different head on this now. I wonder if it'll let me stick an i4 turbocharged, or if this is already an i4 turbocharged. I can't find. Okay. There we go. Piston crown. Oh, they're different types, are they? 4 of them. And 4 of them. Clear. No, cancel search. Clear search. Come on, clear. You're gonna need 4 of them. That's the problem when you've got a car that's in bits and half the bits are missing. You've got issues like this. You can't add them, the busted parts to your list if you haven't got the busted parts to add. No. Let's go from front to back. Really, what I should have done is just welded up the body and the chassis and just stuck the parts back on it, ripped the engine out and just soldered it off. But I think it works out better doing this. If I've repaired a fair amount on this already, so I'm going to gauge the stream as well. I'm going to see if we get anyone in. If we do, I'll play longer. If we don't, I will stay. I'll keep it as a shorter stream. I know. Let's have a look at my parts list. Oh, I've got. Oh yeah, I did those. No, I need one of those, one of those, and one of those, one of those, one of those, and one of those. Two of those, 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 two of those. Maybe only one of those. Definitely 2 of those. I'll stick on 2. Stick on 2 of those. 4 of those. Definitely one of those. Definitely one of those. Some of them may have made the repair process. Definitely one of those. Definitely one of those. Definitely one of those. Definitely one of those. One of those. One of those. I think I've added 4 of them already, and I think I've added 2 of them now, definitely. 2 of those, Probably 2 of those as well. 2 of those. 2 of those. Now I'll add body parts on later once we get to that point. I'm gonna need to add that to the list as well. So let's spin this round for now. Got that. Alternator we need to get. That we need. Oh, that might be because it's. I got ya. Gearbox. Yep. One of those. I think I just bought one of them. I think. Definitely haven't bought that. Come on, clear it off the list. Inner tyre rods, need 2 of them. Outer tyre rods, need 2 of them. Front shock, try that again, Kev. Front shock absorber cap, one of them. We just call them strut caps here. Some mechanics call them strut crowns. Front spring, 2 of those. Shock absorber, 2 of those. Sway bar end link, 2 of those. Welcome to the sway bar, sway bar. We call them torsion bars over here, or roll bars. Wheel hub bearings, 2 of those, please. They kind of don't look like bearings in that picture. They do, but they don't. The thing that's in the middle looks more like rubber there, but in real life they actually are a load of little bearings, tiny or roller bearings or slider bearings in the middle. Sometimes they are sealed, so like there is a rubber gasket on the outside like that portrays, but very unlikely because you normally have to grease them. I'm gonna get 2 of those. I may regret that, but I can always put parts back into the wear shop. Warehouse. Definitely need 2 of those. I'm buying bits now just to get it out of the way. I don't have to worry about buying them later on. Clutch plate. I'm not sure I've got that. I'm pretty sure I have, but I'm not 100% sure. Brake pads. I'm sure it's just discs all around, so we need 4 of them. I'm probably going to need 2 sets of brake vented discs as well, because I think they're the back ones that we saved, not the front. I'm not sure how many of them we need, so I'll leave that. Rear sway bar, we definitely need that. Exhaust muffler. Ooh, silencers we call it over here. Silencer box. Rear axle, we need 2 of them, I think. Actually, I'm going to wait. I'm going to start just adding parts on. Nope. Before I just start jumping the gun. Open up shopping list. There should be engine head. I'm sure I had. In the warehouse. I think we've got the oil filter and the rest of it now. Keep hitting the wrong thing. You need 2 of them. I haven't got. Two of them, please. I'm not getting performance past this as I am flipping it, and I don't have the dyno tester to maximise it to its full potential. I may do that at some point, but I'm not overly fussed about the dyno side of it. I just like fixing them and driving them. I don't like racing them. Well, I do, but you know what I mean. Tuning them up. It's not top of my priorities right now. If it was open world and you got to race other people, it would matter. But because you don't, you just keep it in your own garage. I'm sure I've got 2 of them. I obviously not. Did I buy one of them? I did. Okay. I'll come back to that. Until I start from, actually, let's quickly separate parts. I'm going to need to clean them up and put new tyres on if I can. No more bits to take. Yay! Right. Come on. Again, do this. Actually, we'll do the opposite way. We'll work our way from front and work our way back. See what survived the reconditioning process. They did. The lower arms, they did survive. I know this isn't double wishbone, so this is the lower control arm, or I call them wishbones. Most mechanics would find that as an acceptable phrase. I know I'm going to need 2 of these. Oh, maybe not. One of them did survive. Oh, we may even need 2 calipers, you know. Let's put the Kate bushings in. For you guys that don't know who Kate Bushing is, or Kate Bush is, type it in Google down below, or in Google, and you'll know who I mean. 1970s, 1980s singer, pop star. I wonder if the rad made it. I will not know until we start going up there, so let's not jump the gun. Let's actually just put the bit... Oh, it didn't make it, so I'm going to need one of them. Let's go back then. That's all we can... actually, no, we can add more bits here. I bought bits I didn't need. I thought I might... That might be saying that. It's the back's the same, isn't it? Remember serves me right? I could be wrong. Oh well, I can always stick it in the warehouse for a later day. Always better to have the part and not need it, and not have the part and need it. See, it looks like one of each made it. Unusually enough, we're gonna one side looks like it's gonna be done, and the other side's gonna be still a mess. Small Kate bushings. Did the lower arms? They did not. We're gonna need them. Can we add that in anyway? No, we didn't get them anyway, so... Did the top arms make it? Can we add the top arms in yet? Yes, we can. I'm sure they made it. They did. That's the problem with scrapyards. You don't know what you're going to get until you've torn it down, and then you realise you've got such a mess. Well, you do and you don't. You think you gamble on it, really. Now I need to get replacements of those. Let's go over here. I think we need one of those, don't we? Or did I buy two? No, I didn't buy two. That would have been a good thing to do, Kev. And they're going to need a fuel tank as well. I have 2 people watching now. Say hello. Don't be shy. No more Kate bushings left. I'm out of Kate bushings. No. Yeah, clear the search, please. Where are you hiding? I'm just going to add one by the infantry. I need big bushings. Yeah. Buy loads. You always need them. Doesn't matter how many jobs you do, you always need. I'll buy 20. Go back there, please. Not a great deal survived from this car. I'm wondering if it's really worth spending that much money on it. Normally I do it as more bits that survive, the better, the more money you get. Mind you, saying that, technically with the discount that I've got on this now, with the discount parts, I'm not paying full whack for new parts, which is always an adage. Or added thing. Did the power steering module make it? Did we even have one? We did, and it did make it. So we can add those bits in. I'm sure we've added I got the old welcome to the sway bar. I didn't. Okay. I might have got the rear one. Oh, yeah, I remember buying one. Right, so let's quickly clear our... Where is the notes? Clear all. Thank you. And start again. I think we've added all we can to this. I know I've got two of them. Two of them. One of them. None of them. Two of them. Done them. Done them. One of them. Actually, did I buy any of the struts or anything? I did. Let's quickly look at parts again. Two of them. One of them. One of them. Two of them. Two of them. Two of them. I'll start off with that so far. I'm pretty sure I bought them, but I could be wrong. Or did I? Have I got them already? I won't know until I've got the gearbox in. I don't think I have. Let's add the bits we definitely know we need. Lower suspension on, but I definitely know I need that. Or wishbone, or control arm as some people call them. Two of them. Did I buy that? Or didn't I buy it? I'm gonna buy it. I'll probably regret that and go, oh, I've got two now! No, I don't. Actually, does that 100% repair that? I must have repaired that. Oh, well, no, I might have bought it. One of those. Yeah, I know I've bought two of them. What's that done? Where's the end link thingy bob bob bob? There. There. No, I'm out of them. Okay, I've got to get one of them then. One of them. I didn't buy them. All them. Okay. Did I get to them? No. Did we get the other side? I might as well put the other side on if I can. Oh, I need one of them as well. Did I get those? I'm very forgetful what I bought and I didn't buy. No, I didn't. I'm not sure I need that yet. Rear spring, we definitely need one of them. Need one of them. Brake this. Oh, why? Okay, go on all then. Need one of them. Brake disc vented. One of them. Two of them. Got them. Spring cap. One of them. Two of them. Two of them. Got two of them, sure I have. I think I just got that as well. I don't know if I bought one of them, I'll buy one now. I'm normally more organised than this, peeps, don't worry. Oh, I didn't buy two of them. I thought I had. And I didn't buy one of them either. I know, we pop over here, poop over here, pop over here. I've got one of them. Oh, I didn't buy the spring either. My brain, oh, one of them. Okay, I'm sure I bought two of them. Definitely bought two of them. Put that Kate bushing in while I'm at it. Right. Oh, we can put them in. Now say, oh, whoa. Sure I got that. I didn't. Right, let's look at the one of them. I know I'm gonna need one of them. Rear hub, definitely need that. I'm not sure about that or not. Need two of them. I know I need two of them. Ah. Okay, so I need to buy another two of those. Or another one of those wheel hub bearings. So what's on the other side then? Is that... Must be a good bit. I'm going to put a rotten bit in there, would I? should we just go dismount? That'll soon tell me. Yeah, no, it's a good bit. Got myself doubting myself now. Nope. I want to put the parts on. Thank you very much. One of them. Did I get one of them? I did not. Do I need one or do I need two? Just one. Just the one, oh cornetto. Give it to me. One of them. Need to get a bearing as well for the wheel hub bearing. Add that to the notes, please. Give me the notes. Just the one, no cornetto. Alright, that's in, that's in. Exhaust, I'm not overly worried about yet. I can add that in a minute or later on. I want to go down there, please. Let me go down there. That's where I want to go. Did I get that? Or didn't I? Oh, I did get that. And I've definitely got to break this ventilated. I'm pretty sure I did. One of those. And oh no, I don't want to do that. So one of them didn't survive the repair process, did it? So where are those? I need to add one of those onto the list. I bought one. I didn't buy one. No. Buy one now. Thank you. We're going to need one for the other side, I bet, as well. Oh no, it's because I did that other side all coming back to me now, isn't it? Did I? I did, I'm sure I did, yes. Right, that's zipped up. All we need to add that in. That can go in. And then, in theory, I don't think we need the sway bar, don't we? Welcome to the sway bar, right. Definitely need that. So add that to the list now. I don't actually know where that belongs. Where's that? Ah. No. I want to add it to my list. Thank you. Then consult the list and then go and get it. Then I can just worry about engine stuff in a bit. That's in. Now I can put the end links in if I've got them, which I have. Right, that's about as good as it's going to get for now. How much is it worth now? Just Oh, see, I could sell it now, and I'd be in profit by £3,000. I think that's how it works. No, because it doesn't ever tell you what. That's the thing I find a bit of a a bit disconcerting on this, because it doesn't tell you how much total of how many body parts you bought and how much you paid on the car. It just tells you its current value. So I probably may be at a loss right now on that. Anyway, let's go back to. So we know we've. Actually, let's see if we can repair those rims. Oh, 3 of them I can. 1 of them I'm going to have to buy. Which is no hardship. Right, let's clear all this. Can always re-add to it if I need to. So I need to add that to the list. Add that to the list. Add that to them to the list. Add that to the list. No, I want to look in that. Yeah, thank you. Oil pan, yep, buy that. Alternators in the thing. That. In electric shop, I should say. I'll get spark plugs on there. 2 cam gears. And it's going to come up with, not 3, 2. It's going to come up with the timing belt. No, return. Add. Come on, give me the cam gear. That's it. Yeah, timing belt, I knew it was coming. Actually, I don't have, so I'm going to have to add that to the list. That's the downside, and I don't have the alternator yet because I was in the wrong shop when I... Let's quickly go and get that before I forget about it again. I'm going to need a battery as well. And there's one there, which I'll buy quickly. Can I see these spark plugs while I'm here? Yeah, 4 of them. Again, I'm not buying performance parts because I'm flipping this. Although it might, I don't know if it, I don't think that has any bearing on value, but I could be wrong if it's been performance parted up. I'm not going to rotate the engine, I can get it from here. Right, that's that done. Let me up there. Nice shiny new cover. Again, I'm not going to bother painting this part. Again, that's an extra cost. I'm going to need 4 of them as well, aren't I? Forgot about them. I'll stick them in now while I'm at it. And I'll get 4 of them coils. Did I add that to my list? I did, but I need to come out of here. Actually, while I'm in there, can I find coil, please? There, 4 of them, please. Why would I come out the shop? I want to go back in there. Timing belt. Thank you. Thank you. No, I don't have the necessary part. Of course I don't. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. What I want to do is add that to the list. Timing belt cover. Thank you. I thought I may have bought some of that already. I'm not entirely sure. No, I didn't. Did I buy the water pump? No, I didn't. So what did I buy? Add. So I've got a load of parts I don't need now. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. That we need. I'm sure I bought one of them. Idler pulley. That we need. One of them. Zoink. Zoink. And a zoink. And of course I'm going to need a serpentine. Add that to notes, please. Belt B. Actually I just want to go. Okay. There. Thank you. Now, did I buy the clutch bits? I'm pretty sure I did. But because I'm having one of those sort of like mad moments where my brain tells me I've done something and I haven't. That I'm pretty sure I haven't got. Yep. In the back of my mind I did it, but in the front of my actual... In reality it didn't actually happen. I envisaged it. And that's... Is that a phrase? Envisaged? I'm pretty sure it is. I imagined it. It was all in my head. I need one of them as well, which I know I haven't got. I'm pretty sure I've got one of them. Yeah. I'm going to need that to add that to the list. I'm sure I got a flywheel. I did. Did I get that plate? I know I thought about getting one, but I wasn't sure. So I need to add that to the list, please. No, will you just let me look at my tablet? Thank you. That. Need one of them. Also going to need to get manifolds as well. Why did it not let me have the exhaust? I think I know why. Also need to get one of them. I don't know if I've got one of them. I may have one of them. Let's just quickly get the bits which I clear search. Is it? It's engine, but is it? It's under gear shift. It's under that. Yeah, one of those. A pressure plate. Or clutch plate, I should say. That's the pressure plate. I did definitely get, and I'm sure I got a release bearing as well. Yeah. This engine's more or less looking good. I just need to now go back to all. I'm pretty sure I did that to the list. Intake manifold, yes. Again, I wouldn't do it this way in real life. I'd actually do it in the pattern, but I wonder if I got one of them. I'm pretty sure I had one. Oh, I did use it. No, I used it. Just put I4 in. Clear search. Yeah. Where are you? This is where it tells me the several types of throttle. I think it's that one. I think. Actually, I'll just add it to the list. Rather than gamble. I don't know. Just add it to the list. Thank you. Did I add it? Yeah. I just noticed something there. Something weird about the crane sort of thing. I'm going to back out a second. Create a new engine. Okay. That's pretty cool. I didn't realise you could do that. So you could buy a load of parts and just create your own engine. This is more or less back together again now, isn't it? So this can go back in the car in a minute. I think I've got everything I wanted on here. Yay! Apart from the exhaust manifold, but I think you've got to bolt that in once it's in the engine. So I'm going to take that off the... Install engine on the stand. Yeah. I don't want to do that. Just in case. Will that let me add that in? No. Car, of course it won't. Because this lift needs to be back down again. I knew that. You knew that. But I thought maybe the game didn't know it. I was just testing the game. So that's back in. So how much is it worth now? See, it hasn't jumped up a great deal. In fact, it's pretty... I still reckon I'm at a loss right now. Possibly. I'm at a loss. But anyway, I can technically stick oil back in this now because there's an oil pan on it. So I'll get that done. That should be enough. Nope. Nowhere near. Try that. Yeah, bang on. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Right. Excuse me. I had a pizza earlier and it's just coming back on me now. I love pizzas, but they don't love me. Well, I love the taste of pizzas. My stomach doesn't. That's what I should really say. None of that made it. I'm surprised. I'm gonna have to get an ECU as well. I did get a battery, but I won't stick that in just yet. I'm gonna need to get all that. So I wish I could do that. Okay. That's handy to know. Just learned that right now. I've been playing this game all this time and I've only just learned that. you could do that with that. I think I added that. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go to my shopping parts. That we've done. Nope, I don't want. What I want to do is get rid of that. Subturn belt, get rid of. Belt tensioner, get rid of. Fuel rail ID, get rid of. Oh, I keep saying ID. DI, direct injection. Direct injection one, no. Throttle, yeah, don't need that. Air filter base, yep, buy that. I'm probably gonna need a top to that as well, but we'll worry about that in a sec. Fan base, say. I'll fuse box, sorry. Coolant reservoir, yep. Well, we call them expansion tanks over here. We call them washer bottles. Brake servo. Brake master cylinder. Some people still call them that. And that's, I'd call that an acceptable term. That's what I taught to believe it was called. Power steering reservoir. Stick that in. We can't stick any coolant in it yet because there's no rad. Now I can, even though in reality there is no hoses on this at all, and just by pouring it in that bottle doesn't guarantee it's going to stay there. It's just going to pour straight out the bottom of the bottle. But because we all know it's a game and they haven't got hoses implemented in this yet, I suspect that'll be in the next game, 2023 or whatever. I just hope that they do make it open world in the next one. That would be a game changer. They made it open world. You could actually just drive your cars around. It'd make you more want to keep your cars more and go out and race them. Especially if you had it multiplayer and you can actually go out and multiplayer tracks. Gonna need a starter for this as well, I suspect. But we'll wait until we get to that point. I need a load of parts, which I haven't got. Oh, of course, I broke that. I forgot about that. So, and that's going to need a fan, but I don't know which one it's going to need. Anyway, let's go back to the list. ECU radiator A, we've got right. That's not really a drive shaft. I hate to say that, but it's called differential. But it doesn't look like a different. Well, that's actually a differential there, technically, on the side of the gearbox. That's the gearbox main, and then that's the diff there, and then yeah, I guess that would be that. I think I'd call that the a half shaft. No wheels yet. No wheels or tyres yet. No exhaust bits yet, I don't think. No. So... No, I want... No. I hate it how you can't just go to add... go from a distance to add parts. I think... you need a cat as well. middle or middle silencer. Can't get that. That I can get. Please purchase. Cat converter, or cat as we can call them. Very expensive and get nicked off the back of, well, get nicked off of cars, vans, anything which they can quickly jack up and saw them off. I've seen it happen. It's not pleasant. And I've shouted at people doing it and they just ignore you, and you're a bit hesitant on what you do next. Because if you approach them and they've got a knife, it's not worth your life. It wasn't my car when I saw them do it. I shouted at them, they just ignored me. I called 111 because I didn't think it was it 101? Yeah, I called 101. But they were gone by the time the even plod turned up. Get rid of that. I need to be in the other shop, don't I? Fuse base, yeah, I'm gonna need the top for that. Radiator, no, I need the fan housing. That's yeah, that makes sense. That. Don't tell me the fan's also in here, because that would be clear search. Let's just call putting fan, because that makes no sense. The caps lock is on. Let's turn it off. Yeah, that makes no sense. These make no sense being here either, because these are electrically powered, and if they're going to be so finicky to say there's in a separate electrical shop, these would be in there, because they all them amount these actual housings wouldn't be. This would be in a mechanical part. It's just a big lump of plastic that it's just a cowling for the fan to sit in, but these would have a motor and they would be electrically. No, I don't know which one it is. I think it's that one. I guess it's that one. We need to get a start for this as well. Otherwise we're not going anywhere. Oh yeah, I knew it. It's the other fan, isn't it? So is it that one? Or is it that one? That one. Okay. I'll have to keep that part or sell it on, or sell it, I suspect. Or keep it for another job. That's the one we need. I need a starter. I can now actually add coolant in if I really wanted to. Let's unmount part and add some coolant for while I'm here. I do. Probably a bit overfull, to be fair. I'd have had it down to about here myself. Normally, typically, the minimum line is around about here on a conventional car, and this is all just empty space. Or a conventional expansion tank, I should say. But as there's no maximum minimum lines on there. There is on the master, on the brake servo down here. That's correct. And that's exactly how they are as well in real life. Unless they're like a weird square kind of one. They're really hard to look into. You have to shine a torch in the top of it to see where the level is. It's like an opaque plastic as well, so not exactly the easiest things to see through. That's all good. That's all good. I need a manifold before I can even think about starting this. Did I get the ECU or did I not? I don't think I did. That's all in the other shop, isn't it? So I need to come out here, go in here, open that, starter, buy. ECU type A, buy. That's it. I need to get one of them as well. Battery, I might as well add the battery now. We shouldn't do really, but we've done most of the... Well, actually I hadn't. I should really have it disconnected for that bit, because you don't want to put... Okay. Come out of this shop, go into that shop, open that. Air filter. Yeah, I think I've got one of them, but again, I don't want to mess around trying to get... Now I'm going to need a top bit to that. And probably some clips. I think I might even have one of them. Gonna need to get all the fuses for that, which is a nightmare in itself. I'll worry about that in a minute. I'll come back to that. Let's go and add the exhaust bits. Okay, yeah, I've got no wheels. I'm gonna go up. That's why. That can go back. It's in my way now. Return to sender. I came under here for something. Yeah, exhaust. That, please. I might as well put the rest of it while I'm under here. That's a very expensive part on its own. That's also quite an expensive part. You don't get as many people nicking them silencers. Cats are the things that they're particularly after, because it has all the rare and precious metals inside. Right. So we've got a starter in, and we haven't got the manifold, have we? We need to add that. I may have one of them. Let's quickly just go and have a quick look. Ski. Don't think so, though. Nope. I'll grab that. I'll grab them both. I think they're probably the same. No. Okay. I was wrong. Ah, I just need that. Thank you. different kind of i4. Surprised this thing isn't turbocharged. Oh, I've got to get one of them as well. Get one of them as well. We call those heat deflectors over here. So that's what they do. You don't tend typically to use them anymore. They sometimes do, but it's very rare now. Let's slowly go up. We need a fuel tank as well, don't we? Right, let's just quickly... We got that. 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 What else do we need? We need a fuel tank. Let me over there. Right, let's go and change the radio station over. Fuel tank, please. Nope, nope. That's it. How much is this thing worth at stand? Is it really worth any more extra effort? I'm almost completed. I might as well. 27 grand. Let's quickly stick this old tired seat in it. And don't want to keep the seat, I just want to stick it in there for now. Go back to normal mode. Stick jump in there. Okay, oh yeah. Would help if we had a fuse box in there. We've got everything else in there. Starter, battery. So I need to add everything that's here. So add, 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 add. Let's go back to that. Go to electricals. Open list. Buy. Actually, how many do we need them? 5. 5 of them things. Really? So just one cornetto for them, I think. Yeah. 2 of those. No, 2. 2. Did I get 5 of them? I think I did. I won't buy them again then. I'll keep them out as a thing, but one of them. think I might have already bought them. Is that 2? Yeah. I like the way it says medium fuse type. That's like, it doesn't tell you the ampage. It just that looks like a 10 amp one. I'd have to look. I forget what the colour coding is. So to be fair, no two fuses are the same colour anyway. I've seen like 10 amp yellows, 10 amp blues. Did I buy 2 of them? I don't know if I bought 2 of them or not. I buy 2 or no, one just in case. Right, let's start throwing bits in. One of them. One of them. I've got 2 of them. I may need to keep one of them. Yeah, I thought I bought them. Yeah, I think the other one of them lives over there. Yeah. Really, you'd have to be consulting. You'd have to be consulting a wiring specification, unless. Oh, okay. Did I get one of them? I did get one of them. So we just need one of them, which looks like. It looks like a 50 amp from what I can see from here. 50 amp fuse. It's quite high. It's got a low ampage. It's very high ampage. You don't see many of them inside the fuse box. Let's just go. I'm not going to even bother adding that to the list. I'm just clear the search. It's probably in here somewhere. There's the base. Where's the lid? Okay, I'm just going to add it to the list. Just like that. Makes life easier than trying to peer through the list of parts and typing out names and stuff. There you go, you're on. You should technically start now. Everything's in place for you to start. You have everything there that could possibly bar a full tank of petrol. But they don't have that in the game. Is that a wing? It is a wing. I'll just clock that. That can come off and be repaired then. I thought there was a wing on this. Yay. There we go. Normal mode. Got no steering wheel, but that shouldn't make any difference. Okay, I'm wondering if it's because it hasn't got any reservoir. That should make no difference, but hey ho, what do I know? You'd still run. You'd be running your power steering pump dry, which is never a good idea. It'd still run. That'll do. Now, everything else is on here, isn't it? Throttle's on here. That's all on here. Timing belt and everything else is on here. Starter. ECU, everything that should be on here to make it start is on here. The only thing I haven't checked is the fuel pump. Did I stick that in or didn't I? Pretty sure I did. Yes, I did. So there's no reason now this shouldn't stop. It's got everything it needs to start. Got plugs in. Got the fuel filter in. And the fuel that all the fuses are in. Yeah, there's no reason why this shouldn't start. If it's just because there's no steering wheel, I'd be very surprised. I'd be extremely surprised. I was just going to test that theory out in a sec. Is there a steering wheel in this? There is. Let me just borrow this. Just to test the theory out. I just want to borrow the wheel. Sorry, mate. I'll bring it back. Actually, I might not. I might just. Just borrow that a sec. I just want to test the theory out. I want to go at normal mode, please. Okay. I've got everything in here that needs to be in here. It should start all day long. Start and run. Am I missing anything like a coil over here? There's something I'm missing off the end of this. Could well be. No. Aha, that's probably why. That's busted. That shouldn't make any difference. It'd come up with a ABS warning code. It'd still start. Oh, it's in electronics, I think, if I remember something right. So I was right in the first place. So go back out. Go back out of that. Sorry. Go into electronics. It's that, which is a very expensive part, and that is a very expensive part. That should make no difference. It would still start. Right, that's in. You should start now. Interesting. This is a brand new engine. There's nothing wrong with it. It should all be hokey dokey. Unless I'm missing something, which I don't think I am. It's got oil. It's got the filters. It's got the alternator. Hang on. What's it? Is it missing a belt? It can't be missing a belt. It is missing a belt. That would make no difference either, but hey ho. It'd still start, it'd still run. It'd just again come up with the battery low light on the dashboard. Because there'd be no well, it'd come up the battery caution light, I should say. i.e. your alternator's disconnected, and if you don't turn the engine off, you're going to end up with a flat battery. Yay! I wonder if taking the steering wheel would make any difference. I might just leave that wheel in there. No, I'll take it out. Just for science, I'm going to see if a steering wheel would have made any difference. I don't think it would have done. No. Didn't think it would have made any difference, but there we go. Right, that is more. Let's see how much it's worth now. You know it runs. Yeah, it goes up a lot now. You know it runs. 30-odd grand. We've spent quite a lot on this already. Right, what size tyres does this thing need? Wheels, I should say. Let's go to all. Actually, let's go to rims, that'd be easier. I'll add one of them. And add one of them. And then I just need to then go to open SID rim shop. Open SID 16 inch. Nope, 16 inch. And now let's go to the tyre shop. Sports tyres, eh? And what size we need? Uh, 205 by 55 by 16. Yeah, 55. Now I was 65 before. I need 4 of them, please. One's not going to do me much good. 4, please. Balance, or actually install the balancing will come next. And I'll buy more body parts. Please to move. Install. Please remove. Please balance. Oh yeah, you can't do that. I don't like the fact they've done. I like it, but I don't like it. The reason I don't like it is because the old game you got a system of just balancing. If you had 4 of them like we do now, you'd balance one, throw one on the. Have I just done what I think I've just done? No. Now I'm gonna have to put it back together again. Make sure I'm doing install. Because There's no more wheels to balance. Okay. What you can do instead now, you can balance. I'm going to rebalance that. I've just balanced it once. Because in the old game, well, 2018, I actually mentioned this. The wheel balancing machine, that's what you do with a wheel balancing machine. You actually have to move it round. You spin it, it then tells you where the defaults are. You then spin the actual wheel round like this. The balancing machine wouldn't actually be rotating though. It would just be on a free state, and you just rotate it round to a little point that's actually on the machine. It's like a set of two arrows, and then it goes right. Yeah, the wheel's in the two set of arrows now, or the point is in the two set of arrows. Oh, I thought. Hang on. I thought I bought one. Let's go and have a look. I'm sure we had 4. Yeah, we did. Now I could just take those calipers off and spray them, but I'm not going to. I might do that with the Golf. I like these wheels. I might get something similar, if not different, for the Golf. They look a bit too... I like the old traditional spoke types, but not, you know what I mean. No, they were... I forget who the maker of them was. No, what am I missing? That, of course. Did I put that on? I didn't. That can go on as well. Oh, of course I haven't got a rear spring, have I? Because I'm a numpty. I never bought it. Let's just quickly buy it now. Come out here. Go in here. Go into suspension. There's the front spring. There's the rear spring. I'm pretty sure I've got that other part as well, but again I could be wrong. Stick that on. Yeah, I did get one of them. Did I stick the end link on the other side? I think I did. Yeah, that's all done good, Nick. Now the wheel can come back on now. And that's the last wheel entire. This is probably not the best flip I've had. I should have looked around for one that had more parts in it. First one I did had most of the parts still on it. They were not a good nick and took me a lot of repairing, but... oh well, at least it's been saved from the scrapyard. Now what I do know I have, and I know it for sure, if I go to body panel parts, if I go in here, and go to body panel parts. Huh? Did I sell it all? I must have sold them all. Idiot. Yeah, I think I know, I remember what happened now. I think... unless I've taken them out already. No, I think I sold them when I was running low on money. I sold everything just to give me enough money to... yeah, if I remember right, because I bought a load of these and went and did the story mission, one of the story missions, and almost broke me. So I'm going to have to buy all these parts, and aren't I? Which, it doesn't bother me actually, because this may have custom bits, which I might stick on. Oops. Let's go to body shops. I'll go to this one first, and it's that, isn't it? Let's quickly just... oh, I've done it again. Go back out this. Let's go into the body tuning and go into this. It did look a lot more aggressive with that on. And it does look better with those lights. So I'll stick them on. Even though I'm probably paying more than I should for them. There you go. Just go and check if we did have a back bumper for this. I'm pretty sure I did, and I'm pretty sure I repaired it. No, I didn't repair it, it got broke. Okay, so that means I can go back to the... I can buy that as well. I won't bother with the hood, or the bonnet, because we don't have that. And that doesn't have one of them in here, so you have to then go back to this conventional shop, which is here. And we're going to need that door, that window, that... no, hang on a minute, is that the left? Yeah, I don't need the left one, I only need the right one. That was a close call, almost wasted money I didn't need to waste. Don't need the hood, need that. Don't need that, need that. Don't need that, don't need that, need that. Don't need that, need that. Need that. Need that. And that. As I'm here, stick that on. Stick that in. Stick that in. Stick that on. We need plates as well. Gonna need a respray, but that's fine. I actually saw a car the other day. It actually had one of these on it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, Ivy's been playing Car Mechanic Simulator. He's had a prang, and he's had to have that replaced, and then they've just replaced it for him, and then he's gone, well, why is it black? Well, that's the base colour of the part. You didn't ask us to repair it. Or didn't ask us to respray it, you just asked us to replace it. Or he'd sprayed it that colour to make it look different, I don't know, I doubt it, but see, how much is it worth now? Interior missing, yeah. Body's missing the license plates. That should be all it's really missing. At least the 2 license plates. It's got everything else. All the windows are in. Pretty sure the windows are in. There are just seats we need to sort out. So, I need to get one of them. It's weird because the search thingy doesn't work in the interior shop. If I go in here and open the search bar up now, where are you? It's not here. Where's it gone? Oh, it did work this time. Two of them. Oops. Okay. Doesn't matter. I want to see in there anyway. Well, it lets you see in there, but you know what I mean. We need to add that bench to the list. Clear search. Let's just put wheel in. And I'll take a look at what wheels they have and which one looks nice on it. They all look pretty much the same. Some look a bit better than others, that's all. I'll get that because that's a combination of like modern racing style. Nope. That one, please. I wonder if I can repair that wheel. I doubt it. I bet I can't. You can't repair the seats. You can scrap them, but you can't repair them. Right, let's now look at license plates. I can come out of here. Plates. Let's try GB. Okay. Try UK. Yeah, I didn't. Let's just try. Oh, I don't mean to do that. No, why do you keep? I want that. That's what I want. Let's just try you. I'm just being lazy. No, that didn't help me at all. Let's try G. For Great Britain. There we go. 2. As I'm not keeping this, I'm just gonna buy as and then stick them in. There we go, you got new British plates now, but as it was me that, there you go. You're not going over to the UK, but you've got British plates on. They don't look nothing like a proper British plate, to be honest. How much are you worth now? Everything's 100%, so it should be worth a lot of money. Which it is. But I've probably spent quite a fair amount. I've made a profit on it. Let's go and respray it anyway. Move to... I'll take it out for a test drive actually in a minute. Let's spray it first. That looks kind of nice. Is that in the other chrome? You look nice in that as well. Chromium. That looks horrible. Just stick to metallic. Looks better in a chrome, to be honest. This is where you can't play with the saturation, can you? It's just a standard colour, or not at all. Paint. Done. Doesn't look too bad. Again, you'd have masked all the windows up really, but we've got an achievement. A spraying achievement of some sort. Right, okay, let's take it out for a test drive. Actually, before I do that, I need to take it, I'm going to explain something and show you something. Move you to the test path. Do the alignments, wheel the light alignment, and then they're way off. Alright. Glad I came and had a look. Brake up a bit higher. There we go. Come over a teeny bit. There we go. Let's have a look at the wheel alignments. They're well out. What I was saying about earlier, for you guys that watched this far in the archives, thank you very much, by the way. Wheel alignment. Now you do have, now in this game, typically everything's telling you to put everything straight. You've got two things. You've got what's known as the alignment, which is toe in, toe out, and then you've got the camber, which is negative and positive camber. And basically what they relate to, a toe in is, if you imagine these two wheels here, if I try and illustrate that for you, it won't let me, or will it? Yeah, it might let me illustrate that. So I'm just using this as an example, don't go nuts and go, well, no, that's not how a toe in works. But a toe in is when the wheels are facing in, the front edge of the tyres are facing in to the car, so they're sort of like pointing in at that sort of angle. A toe out is the opposite. So if I show you how a toe out works, that's how a toe out works. Now typically they'd use a toe in on front wheel drive cars. Not always, but they can use them on front wheel drive cars, just the way the wheels get pulled. And again, if the engine's heavier, there is also another thing as well, which refers to the which this doesn't actually have, which is the camber. Yes, this is camber. Basically, camber is, it's hard to demonstrate, but the camber is, if you can imagine imagine the side profile of the tyre here. Imagine the top end of the tyre pointing in and the bottom end of the tyre pointing out, or vice versa. Now, I've got to try and refresh my brain. I think negative camber is when the top end is facing out, and the positive camber is when the top end is facing in, if you understand what I mean, or it's the opposite way round. But basically why they camber the suspension in that way is obviously, again, down to weight. If the engine front wheel drive, they'd camber the suspension to a way so it wasn't straight up, because obviously you'd want the camber offset to allow for the engine to push down on the suspension, so then it would sit more flush. And also, obviously, because roads aren't perfectly flat, they have a slight camber in the suspension to allow for that. I don't know if you guys understand me and what I'm saying there, and please say in the comments down below, in the archives later on, if you get what I mean. If you want to know more, I'll try and find a site that tells and explains it in sort of English. That's everything. Actually, no, I want deny. I want to actually take this out, don't I? First things first, let's take it to the speed track. Castling, no, I want it. Speed track. 201 kilometers an hour, so that's just over 100 miles an hour I've done. Actually, I've figured out a better way of doing this. So if you come out around here, that's just dented the car already. Give yourself a bit of a run up. That doesn't help. For you guys and girls that might be wondering why do you need your wheels aligned, let me do this. It's not so noisy and I'm not explaining that to you. It's quite loud in my ears. I don't know if you can hear me or not. 175, 180. Oh, she's losing power. Oh, we're going back to the future, but we're also crashing into the fence. Right, okay. To be honest, I think that's all we can muster out of that. It'd have to be twice as long before we could even. Let's try and just get a bit more of a run up this way. That might give us a better chance. All that body kit that doesn't really go that quick. Yeah, once it gets into fifth, she starts running out of power. Yeah. We go crashing into the fence and dying. Right, let's set it before we break it. Well, that's nice. Maneuver. Right, and return to the garage. Now I'll explain about tracking. I know it's done, but why would you need the wheels to be aligned? Now, like I was saying about tow out earlier, obviously because of the weight of the engine, the way that the wheels react to certain forces, you need to align the wheels. Otherwise, what you'll get, if the wheels aren't perfectly aligned for usage, you find this anyway in real life, because even when they leave the factory, they're perfectly aligned to manufacturer's specification. But as you drive it around and things get more worn out, and you like ding it on things, and you ding the rims or the wheels on a curb, or you hit a pothole and it moves the tracking about a bit, or whatever, or natural wear and tear, over time the tracking slowly changes or slowly moves in and out. So over time, what you might find is you get like a flat spot on a specific edge of the tyre, either the inner edge or the outer edge of the tyre, depending on what the tracking's moved to. Now, if you do notice that a lot on one of your tyres, on your typically your front, it's not so much the back. It can happen on the back, but it's very unlikely. That's normally down to camber rather than tracking. But anyway, I'm going to sell this quickly. No, I want to go into that one. Sell car. Thank you very much. Are you sure? Yes. And let's go out here and scrap any bits we've got that need scrapping. Don't really want to scrap but that was the old VW wheel, wasn't it? I find aiming for these is easier than that white one. Sometimes if I'm feeling lucky, I'll go for that white one right there. Seldom doesn't give you that much money. I've sold a load of parts of the old scrap parts, and it's just not worth the hassle. Well, you get like a couple of extra quid, and that's it. At least you get some value out of scrapping them. Missed. Yeah, so if you ever get problems like that, if you see one edge of your tyre wearing out faster than the others, you know you've got tracking issues, and the best bet would be to take it to the garage and say, I believe I've got a wheel alignment issue, can you do some tracking on my front tyres? And they will then have a look for you, and then they'll tell you if it's tracking or in or out. They typically do it on an MOT. They check for wheel alignment. Well, they used to. I don't know if they still do. I know they do headlight alignment. To be fair, it's not a hard job to do. It's the equipment is the problem. A lot of the garages won't carry the equipment because those alignment gauges are quite expensive, and you can't just do it on any old ramp either. You have to have a specific. You can't do it on like the ramps you've got in the garage. You have to do it on I forget what type of ramp I call them. It's like a big flatbed ramp. It's not like the ones we've got in this workshop here. I'll try and explain to them what they look like. Once I've done all the scrapping. Most of you guys probably know what I'm getting at straight away. You're probably thinking, yeah, no, Kev, don't bother explaining. We know exactly what you mean. You mean those big, like, metal ones that you drive on, and they're like two metal bits of, like, road. Like a mini lift, like a lift, or mini box section, which the tyres fit onto. And you'd be right, that's what I'm thinking. They're like a big 4-poster ramp, sometimes 2-poster, but mainly 4-poster ramp, which then has like two long, like narrow beams, which you can drop put about the same width as which tyres go on. And then you drive it onto there. You drive the car onto those, making sure the wheels and the tyres line up with those bits of ramp. And they have like a special, what they do is, because the reason they need that is the actual bits of equipment actually have these little plates, wheel alignment plates on them. So what you do is you literally jack the car up. You got on the ramp, it has a special little jack on the inside of the ramp. So you actually jack the front end of the car up so the wheels are off the ground. And then you place them, or in some circumstances, if they've got the more expensive ramp, has the cutouts for the actual bit, the wheel alignment devices to go into. They remove a plate from the. So basically, these are standard ramps. But what I'm on about is like they've got 2 track beds that go like that either side, and then they've got 4 of these or whatever. But if you can imagine the track bed coming down to, actually, I'll use the test track as an example. If I can get back up there. I think there's one in here actually. No. Yeah, so imagine these, so see where these are, it's pretty much similar to that. There's like a little plate that's that sort of size, so they can remove out of it, and then they put the special scales which these would need into there. A lot of the newer machines do it like with like a clamp, like these have got. And actual what they actually use is a clamp that actually sits on there. Is the little jack I was on about. They sit inside the ramps. But some of the older machines, they actually had like a little pivot thing that would sit inside. So then what you do is you bring your wheels up, you take the plates out, put the little circular pad and a bit of equipment into it, drive the car onto the circular pads, and then you'd then set up a little jig with a little laser level on the circular pad bit. You just have a little rod that's just stick into it, and then you clamp that onto the side of the machine. But this one looks like a newer one, which I have seen, where they actually use that bit, just literally clamps, the whole bit clamps onto the just like a wheel clamp, clamps in the middle of the wheel, and then it just points a laser out, and then you can just adjust the tracking to suit from there. But the plates pivot, so you basically, once you've driven the wheels on there, you can then easily adjust the wheel to actually move around. But there's not such a thing nowadays. Now with power steering, a lot of that is don't really necessarily need the pivot, and you can always just take a bit of weight off of the front of the car anyway. So, but anyway, I've digressed. I think I'm going to leave it like this because it's no one's been in. It's been a relatively quiet night on the stream wise. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed this. If you did, again guys and girls, please feel free to like. If you didn't enjoy it for any reason at all, please feel free to dislike. If you know anyone else that may also enjoy watching this, please guys and girls, please feel free to share. It helps me a lot. I don't mind you sharing. And if you're new to my channel and see future streams or future whatever I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Have a good weekend. Take care. Ta-ta for now.